Hey everybody, it's the Doll Boy, and today I'm gonna show you how I made some new wigs for Avery Styles. A while ago, I reviewed the Rainbow High fashion studio that comes with the Avery Styles doll that has a short pink pixie cut, and she can wear one of the two wigs she comes with. If you've been following me for a while, you probably already know that 2 wigs is simply not enough for me. So I wanted to try and create some of my own new wigs for her. I will say that my wigs are not perfect yet, but I did want to show you some of my first attempts and the steps I took. If you know more about wig making than I do, or if you have some tips that you want to share with me, make sure to leave those in the comments. And if you enjoy videos like these, make sure to subscribe to my channel. For the very first wig I made for Avery, I tried making my own wig cap and hair wefts from scratch. To protect the doll from the glue I'm gonna be using, I start by wrapping the doll in a plastic bag. For these Rainbow High dolls, you also want to make sure that the eyelashes are still in the correct position to avoid messing them up. Then I take a piece of fabric in a color that matches the hair I'm gonna be using and tie some elastics around that to keep it in place and let it shape to the head very nicely. To transform this piece of fabric into an actual wig cap, I take some Mod Podge glue and brush that on the areas I want to add the hair to. I made sure to go further than I actually need to, and in the back I'm also covering those creases to make sure everything is nice and glued. Then after doing 2 layers of that glue, I already trimmed some excess cap off to get a general idea of the shape I still need to cut. So now I'm simply taking a pencil and sketching out where I still have too much wig cap left, following the hairline of the doll. When you made these lines, you just want to cut off that excess wig cap, so you get this cap that fits your doll very nicely. For the hair on this wig, I'm gonna be using Rapunzel's hair, because I'm really intrigued to see Avery in blonde, and I'm planning to reroute this Rapunzel doll anyways. To make sure I keep all the hair neat, I'm cutting the hair in very clean rows, and cut it very close to the scalp right away. I really took my time with this haircut, because I wanted to lose as little hair as I possibly could. And to keep everything organized, I'm taking some rubber bands and tying small sections of hair together. For some very long strands, I also decided to cut those sections in half because this Rapunzel doll did not have very thick hair, and Rainbow High hats are even bigger than Disney dolls. I did not cut all the strands because I did want the overall wig to look long, even though I ended up cutting it short anyways. Then I lay all of the strands on a plastic bag, take my Mod Podge, and glue one side of those strands to create your own little wefts. Then when the glue is dry, you can peel the hair off the plastic bags and cut the excess glue to create that really neat hair weft. I'm gonna do that for all the pieces, so I have them all ready to attach to the wig cap. I take my doll with her plastic bag under the wig cap, and then I'm simply taking my hot glue gun and like that, gluing all of the hair on the wig cap. I started at the nape of the neck and simply working my way up, trying to cover everything as much as possible still spacing out the wefts enough so I'll be able to fill the entire wig all the way to the top. When I got to the actual top, my camera decided to slowly slide down, so I hope you'll be able to see this well enough. But what I did was crisscrossing each weft, laying it diagonally to the front. This way I tried to cover all the glued areas as much as possible, but it didn't really come out as well as I hoped, and I still haven't found the perfect way to close my wigs where you cannot see any trace of the glue or wefts. Then to finish this wig, I cut and styled the hair to my liking. After that first wig though, I did go on AliExpress and found these wig caps that actually fit Avery's head perfectly. These wig caps are about €2 each, which I think is a pretty good deal for a doll wig cap that fits so well. I also went ahead and got some hair that is especially meant for dolls, that I also got for about €2 per pack, and I think I used about 1.5. The hair comes in these really long wefts, which is very nice for wig making. I decided to get 2 shades of red so I could give the wig some lowlights as well. Getting the products like this saved me so much time and effort, because you don't have to go and make your own wig caps or hair wefts, but you can go right ahead and glue the hair onto the wig cap. And surprisingly, the wigs I made with the AliExpress wig caps are also a lot more secure on the doll's heads than my DIY wig cap. To create the wig with those AliExpress products, I take very similar steps. Protecting the doll's face with a plastic bag, putting on the wig cap over that, and taking my hot glue gun to glue on the wefts on the wig cap. With these wefts, I alternated the bright red and dark red for that highlighted look, and worked my way from the bottom to the top. Then for the front of the hair, I decided to lay the wefts straight to the front, trying to close off the wig as neat as possible with a middle part. Since I don't really know how to make this look neat, I simply glued that last track on top of the other one, and painted those light threads red to match the hair, so it wouldn't show too much. Then when all the hair is on the wig cap, you can take off that plastic bag, and your doll is still perfectly fine, and you have a brand new wig. To style the hair, I poured hot water on it, which made it lay really nice and flat. I really hope you liked this video and the wigs I already made for Avery. As I said, I know these wigs are far from perfect, but for my first attempts, I'm very excited about them and I'll keep practicing. So if you have some helpful tips and tricks, be sure to leave those in the comment section. For more videos, subscribe to my channel, and to stay up to date on future wigs I make for Avery, follow me on Instagram as well, @thedollboy. See you next time!